gonna walk in from the beginning because you guys see this from the entrance in. Now, my first take on this when I walked in was like, wow. Oh. Was this the look you're going for?
So, you know.
So give us the breakdown. Not that it's, because it ain't obvious, but give us the breakdown.
So basically we have a beautiful lounge here so you can enjoy yourselves as you water, whiskey, tequila, beer, all complimentary stuff. We'll have some sports on sometimes, you know, and to enjoy as you wait for your haircut.
Right.
You know? And then obviously as we walk this way, we have beautiful antique barber chairs, all original except for the upholstery. They're from the 1800s. Wow. I got 3 from the 1895 and I got 2 from the 1894. The only difference from between the years is literally just the way that the foot peg sits, backwards and forward. As you come with your family, you know, your kids are getting haircuts and you're just kind of bored, you're welcome to play on the pool table. Then we have a beautiful bar as well. You know, people could help themselves out as a complimentary drink. You know,
bartender looks young, but he's doing a good job.
And then we also do like hair coloring as well sometimes, or any type of like, you know, perm.
Oh, it's in the barber.
Yeah, it's a barber.
Wow, okay, nice.
You know, like perms and other products. And so I have a shampoo bowl on this side too.
Nice.
And then we have our bathroom that a lot of people like. That's something that my wife have designed a little bit between one of my favorite colors, which is black, and then we got the toilet and toilet paper black as well. Now
this right here, I'm excited about.
Okay.
I'm an hour and some change from you, but I'm going to come to this.
Okay, so
what do we got going on?
So this is not done. This has been something I've been working on for right now. We're doing a cigar lounge. You know, so you can come and enjoy. People that love cigars come enjoy their cigars as they come in here. But it's still in the works, so stay tuned. I'll be showing you guys more as we're going so far.
Are you a visual person? Like, are you building this from scratch, or?
Yes, we're building this for all this stuff right here was built from scratch. This wall was in here, this room, the bar was in here, that wall was in there. Like everything was built from scratch, from the chandeliers to everything that we have inside. Nice. But for the visual wise, from this is a vision that I've seen in others. Like for example, like England and Switzerland and stuff. They have like that like antique and old school vibe as cigar lounges.
Right.
So that's why I had that vision to have something here, because a lot of people like cigars.
All right, George, so we got your 2022 Road King. My man, this thing is beautiful. What do y'all got going on?
Appreciate it. I got some DNA rims. I did the passing lights, 16-inch bars, so suede seat, air ride on the back. Roger Foskey speakers. Got the side skirts on it too, and just kind of give it that little bit of different others that I've seen in person, you know.
All right, George, so I know we were talking, you've been barbering for 16 years now. How did you get into it? Because I feel like there's so many barbers out there. How did you get into barbering?
To be honest, it just literally, it was, again, my wife is the one that pushed me to be a barber. You know, she just told me, I want you to go to barber school. And I decided just to end up going. And I fell in love with the art, you know. It all started because she had to do a kid's haircut and she did not want to do it. And she was like, you know how to cut hair? And I'm like, a little bit, you know. So then she gave me the clippers and she started seeing how I cut the kid's hair, and it came out good, you know, nothing crazy. And then that's when she saw like, hey, okay, why don't you just go to barber school?
Wait, but you had no experience?
I've never had experience in cutting hair. Like people.
So you literally just cut the kid's hair?
Yeah, I did. That's how I started. Even before I met my wife, I used to cut people's hair all the time.
Okay.
But it was nothing that I thought that I was gonna do for a living. Like, you know, I did as a favor, like, you know, hey, can you cut hair? I just don't want to go to the barber shop. You know, I don't want to wait. I'll buy you lunch. I'm like, okay. So I'll be cutting, you know, in my lunchtime, not knowing that I was gonna make money or this was a job, you know, because I was a mechanic. So but then when I met my wife, that she used to cut my hair, she, you know, had that little kid that she had to cut, and then it went from, you know, me doing the haircut, and then she saw how I hold the clippers, the comb, and all that, and she was like, "Why don't you just go to barber school?" And I did. So when I went to barber school, I ended up falling in love with the art of barbering, and then here I am today. You know.
When you say art, what do you mean the art of barbering?
So when it comes to like, okay, so before I never looked at barbering like if it was an art. What I mean by art, I never looked at barbering, like cutting hair will be an art. But when you're actually doing a haircut, it becomes an art. You know, to other people, you might not see it.
Right.
But as barbers, as myself, we see it because you come with like, say you come with a big mop, right? And then we cut your hair, we get you like a comb over, zero fade, line up and all that. Now it becomes an art. Now you have a different personality. It's like you're painting a canvas, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, the canvas, you get the canvas is white and then we start throwing color, it becomes an art. It's the same thing with the haircut. But also too, there's more about just cutting hair. There's a bunch of stuff that that we learned throughout the years of like what is you know, what art is from a barber perspective.
All right, so I'm right here with George. We're in front of his shop, The Classic Shave in Lancaster, California. And his wife, you guys, a woman out there, she has a salon right next door. So George, tell us a little bit about what shaped you to be the man, the business owner you are today.
You know what? It has been a roller coaster. For the longest, I basically grew up by myself. My dad's Mexican, my mom's Guatemalan, and I didn't grow up with my parents. I met my dad when I was 11, and I put myself through school, through work, and it was a rough time as a child, you know. When I came back to the States, I became a mechanic, and then I ended up moving up here to Lancaster, and I met my wife, and that's what made me realize the type of person I am with my wife. My wife has been a huge supporter, and she's always pushed me to the limit, and she's always seen my potential of what I could do in life, you know, as a person. So she's always pushed me, and then, you know, one thing led to another. She saw this sign and she was like, we're gonna open a barbershop. I was like, are you sure? I was kind of nervous about it. And she was like, yes, I know we could do it. I believe in us. I believe in you. We're gonna do it. And the next thing you know, we opened this beautiful barbershop. And then the same thing, the crazy thing is that I was really the nervous person opening the barbershop. Then I returned the script around a little bit. She got the opportunity to open the salon, and she was acting how I was acting, kind of nervous about it. I said, I believe in you. We could do this together. We could do it. So I felt it. I see where she was coming from, because at the end of the day, when you're opening something, it's not easy. And at the same time, it's always scary to do things. So, you know, like I said, you know, she's always been a huge supporter, and she's always helped me to do this. And she helped me to become the man I am today, to be able to open a business, you know.
What would you say to any youngsters out there maybe going through a rough patch of life, and not sure, you know, that maybe they want to give up or not sure what to do? What would you tell them?
To be honest, the number one thing is never give up. Follow your dreams. Don't let anybody tell you you can't do things. And don't improve to nobody but yourself. You got to understand that the highest mountain is the lowest from the bottom. You're always going to keep climbing and going up. Failure is always the mother of all success. If you don't fail, you're never going to learn. So never take it as you fail the first time, you're going to give up. No, that's a lesson in life. There's a reason why we always fail, and there's a reason why we get up and we keep pushing. So never give up on your dreams or what you want to do in life, and nobody can tell you you can't do it. The only person that's going to judge you is yourself and God.
There it is, my brother. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for having me. You guys, we hope you enjoyed this special episode of Tales of a King, featuring George of the Classic Shave in Lancaster, California. Stay blessed. King blessed.